In this video, I'm going to use TradeWave to analyze the historical performance of S&P 500 for the month of December. Let's go to TradeWave. I already selected indices common. I'm going to type SPX. And also I'm going to select December, which sets the date range to the month of December. Right now, what do we see in this? Well, based on, let's look at the last 10 years first. The last 10 years, 6 out of 10 years, month of December was positive. 2018, if you remember, that was an ugly month of December. Markets closed 10% down for the month from beginning to the end. 2024, last year also was down 2.74, minus 2.74. Really, 6 out of the last 10 years was negative. But how about this century? For the safeties, so I'm just going to select the last 25 years. Last 25 years, 72% of the years was positive and 28% of the years were negative. So it's fairly bullish seasonally for the month of December itself, but it becomes more interesting when we go on. Let's first select all of 97 years. 97 years actually looks fairly good. 74% of the years, month of December was positive, which makes 26% of the years, month of December was negative. And worst months of December was really 2018. Look at that, minus 10% since 1931, which was minus 13%. So generally, the sentiment for month of December is positive. However, it becomes super interesting when we select PE plus 1. How about the year after a presidential election, which is going to be very interesting here. So let's first take a look at the last 10 years, or last 10 periods, which would be since 1985. If you see that only 2 of the last 10 periods of PE plus 1s were negative. In 2005, it closed minus 1.3%. 1997 closed minus 0.45%, but the last PE plus 1 was up 5.61%, very strong in 2021. 85 was really strong, 5.4%. You can see in the past, like 1937, 41, and 45 was pretty bad for the month of December. 57 was bad. 81 was not good either. Now, let's take a look at the trend chart. When we look at the trend chart, what do we see? This is the probability of the direction. So when there is a down move like this, there's a down probability, and when there's an up move, there's a high up probability. And do you see this up probability right there? This up probability right there is the Santa Claus Rally, which I'll be covering it later in the month when we come closer, but TradeWave finds the best Santa Claus Rally, especially on PE plus 1, right around here. Starting on the 20th and going to either here. Look at that. It's all green since 1981. Last time it went down during this period. Very strong. So TradeWave Santa Claus Rally is about starting on the 20th of December, and it's around the first or second week of January it ends. That's the big bullish. But let me tell you this. This is the last chance. This is the last chance for a major positive move in S&P 500. Next year, 2026 is going to be ugly. I have been bullish for the market since 2023. And I'm telling you, the probability of a major volatility and down goes through the roof. Even Nvidia has an incredible down cycle in PE plus 2 years, the midterm election years. Look at this move right down there. Just, you can see on the trend chart, this massive down here is going to be a major problem for the markets. And I'm telling you, I've been bullish since the beginning of 2023. I really urge you to watch out for 2026. I am not bullish for 2026. I think it's going to be an ugly year for the markets. However, whoever knows this and actually follows TradeWave, you can manage it, and maybe you can make a heck of a lot of money on the downside when everybody else is losing. This is what I wanted to go over for the month of December, but subscribe to this channel. We're going to go over 2026 in detail. Well, the next really cool video that's coming up is going to be the Santa Claus Rally. I'm going to show you the Santa Claus Rally, the traditional Santa Claus Rally that Yale Hirsch first talked about many years ago. See how it used to perform well and then it stopped. And then we're going to use TradeWave to find the Santa Claus Rally that lasts 97 years. It nearly has 90% accuracy. It's just incredibly powerful. So really great videos are coming up. So subscribe and wait for a very exciting time for the rest of this year and all of next year. All of next year is going to be, I'm actually excited to watch how history is going to help us time the market. You'll never see this chance again. But next year is going to be the best trading year ever if you know how to deal with it. And if you don't know, get out of the market. Don't stay there. Don't risk it. Just get back into the market in October. It's just going to be horrible. But subscribe and we'll help you navigate to better than professional trading firms. Till next video, happy trading.